Hello students and welcome to the capsule 2 of atoms and molecules. In the last capsule, we have learned that atoms are the building blocks of all matter. But have you ever thought, how do these atoms exist? Generally, atoms do not exist independently. They always combine with each other and form different forms of matter. This concept was initially given by Pakuda Katyayama, an Indian philosopher about hundreds of years back. Now when atoms combine with each other, they form molecules. So a molecule is nothing but a group of atoms chemically combined together. That means they are held together by strong attractive forces. Also the atoms of same molecule combine together to form molecule of element, whereas atoms of different element combine together to form molecule of compound. For example, if we talk about hydrogen, its atoms do not exist independently. It combines with other hydrogen atoms and form hydrogen molecule. And that is why this is called molecule of hydrogen element. Even oxygen atoms combine with other oxygen atoms to form oxygen molecule. And one oxygen molecule always contains two oxygen atoms. Well, suppose when one hydrogen atom, one nitrogen atom and three oxygen atoms combine together, they form a molecule called nitric acid, that is HNO3. So this is clear that when atoms of same element combine together, they form molecule of element, and when atoms of different element combine together, they form molecule of compound. Now let us talk about molecule of element, where the atoms of same element combine chemically. Let us consider hydrogen. In atmosphere, hydrogen do not exist independently because they are highly reactive. So one hydrogen atom combine with other hydrogen atom and form hydrogen molecule. And remember that one molecule of hydrogen always contains two atoms of hydrogen. So we can say that the atomicity of hydrogen is equal to 2. Atomicity means the number of atoms present in a molecule of an element. That is why hydrogen is always written as H2. Similarly, oxygen molecule is found in the atmosphere as diatomic. That is, one molecule of oxygen contains two oxygen atoms. Have you ever heard about ozone layer? Ozone layer is made up of oxygen molecules, and one oxygen molecule contains three oxygen atoms chemically combined. So ozone is represented as O3. Now let me explain how atoms combine together to form a molecule. It is just like different letters getting together to form a word. Actually, electrons keep moving in the shell outside the nucleus, and each shell contains fixed number of electrons. The first shell can hold 2 electrons. The second shell can hold 8 electrons. The third shell can hold 18 electrons, while the fourth shell can hold up to 32 electrons. The electron in the outermost shell are called valence electron, and the outermost shell is called valence shell. Atoms bond or combine with other atoms to form a molecule with the help of these valence electrons in the valence shell. Remember one thing, atoms always keep trying to fill their shell. Take for example oxygen atom. In its second shell, it can hold up to 8 electrons, but oxygen atoms only have 6 electrons in its second shell. Now here is 2 hydrogen atoms. In its valence shell, they have only 1 electron, but it can hold 2 electrons in its valence shell. So I think they are also looking for electrons. So this is how oxygen atoms combine with 2 hydrogen atoms to fill its valence shell, sharing 1 electron from each hydrogen atom. In this way, the requirement of hydrogen atom is also fulfilled, as they can also fill their shell to the capacity of 2 electrons in the valence shell. And by combining together, they form water molecules. But now I think that you understood the difference between atoms and molecules, and also learned how atoms combine to form molecules. And in your class, your teacher will explain various laws of chemical combination. See you in the next capsule. Till then, keep learning.